Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN Television News. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
We're live. This is Network News for Thursday, August 13, 2026. In the headlines, mother grieves after infant drowns in the butchery in Seamoon St. Andrew. Education Ministry unveils digital voucher system to assist families with school supplies. Psychosocial Unit launches support program for children affected by domestic violence. Carney Cycle aims to make carnival costumes more sustainable. Also in the news, regionally, Guyana Trades Union Congress calls for investigation into Caribbean Court of Justice controversy. Internationally, New York funds legal aid for migrant children. Plus, in the sports news, Windward's under-19 women bounce back with dramatic 15-run win over Guyana, while Grenada volleyball squads eye crucial rebounds at regional championships.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Good evening, I'm Kenroy Baptiste. Thanks for joining us. A family outing ended in tragedy in the butchery of Seamoon St. Andrew today when a male infant drowned. The incident occurred this afternoon. Details are emerging as authorities continue their investigation. According to reports, the infant was playing in the water with his siblings when he suddenly disappeared from view. Family members launched an immediate search and soon found the infant unresponsive in the water. Despite quick efforts, a doctor who attended the scene pronounced the infant dead. The family, visiting from Telescope St. Andrew, had chosen the riverside location, a popular spot where the river meets the sea. The boy's mother was seen grieving at the scene as she held his lifeless body, awaiting the arrival of a funeral home. Authorities are investigating the circumstances of the incident. The infant's identity has not yet been released. Further details are expected as the investigation continues. The Grenada Broadcasting Network extends condolences to the bereaved family. Well, in a move to modernize student support and reduce financial strain on families, the Ministry of Education has launched a new QR code voucher system for school supplies and uniforms, benefiting hundreds of parents and guardians ahead of the upcoming academic year. Shania McIntosh tells us more.
So far, approximately 1,000 QR codes have been distributed to approved parents and guardians as the Ministry of Education rolls out its school supplies and uniform assistance program. The program provides financial support to parents and guardians who may need assistance in preparing their children for the upcoming school year. This year, the ministry has partnered with more than 30 vendors, giving beneficiaries access to participate in businesses where they can purchase school supplies and uniforms. The QR code voucher is a secure digital solution designed to facilitate cashless transactions transaction. Instead of receiving cash, approved beneficiaries can use their QR code to access the allocated value and make purchases from participating vendors. The ministry says the system is intended to make the process more secure, efficient, and convenient for both parents and vendors. Kate Dikoto, Information Technology Officer in the Ministry of Education, explained how the QR code works along with how parents can use it and what they should know when accessing the assistance.
A link to the QR code comes from 878-231-3486. This is the approved phone number that the QR code message will come from. When you receive that text message, you will need internet access to open the QR code link. Right, so once you open the QR code link, you would see the monetary value or the grant you receive from the government, as well as how many or the balance that is remaining if you approve school items. So far, we have distributed or sent out over 1,000 text messages with QR code vouchers. Right, there are over 30 authorized vendors throughout the island. You'll find vendors at St. George's, St. Andrews, St. Patrick's, St. John's, even Carriacou.
The initiative is part of continued efforts to provide meaningful assistance to families and ensure students are adequately prepared for learning in this new academic year. Reporting for GBN News, Shania
McIntosh reporting there. The Psychosocial Support Unit in the Ministry of Social and Community Development, Housing and Gender Affairs is rolling out a new support program called Strong Roots, Strong Futures for children aged 12 to 15 who have been affected by domestic violence. We can tell you the two-day initiative is set for August 19 and 20 from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Lavery Community Centre in St. George. We can tell you too the program will help participants express their emotions, develop healthy coping skills, and improve self-esteem. Parents, guardians, and youth workers who know children who could benefit are being encouraged to contact the Psychosocial Support Unit. Parental and guardian consent is required to participate. Spaces are said to be limited. CARICOM education ministers have begun a two-day meeting in Guyana focusing on whether Caribbean students are gaining the skills needed to succeed in a changing world. Guyana's Minister for Education, who is leading the discussions, emphasized that education must go beyond test scores and equip learners to think critically and adapt. The summit will also address technical and vocational training, teacher support, and ways to strengthen mathematics. The meeting reflects growing concern that Caribbean education systems must evolve to meet new challenges and support lifelong success. Other news, Grenada celebrated another Spice Mass where attention is focused on the costumes, music and celebrations that make Carnival an important part of the nation's culture. But what happens to costumes after Carnival? A Trinidad and Tobago-based company is exploring ways to give Carnival fashion a longer life while encouraging the region to think more about sustainability within the industry. Reporter Deidre Seeley has more details.
What happens to a costume after Carnival Tuesday? For many people, it gets thrown away. Carnicycle, a Trinidad and Tobago-based company, is offering another option by making Carnival fashion more sustainable. Carnival brings significant cultural and economic benefits across the Caribbean, attracting visitors and creating opportunities for people throughout the industry. But co-founder Danny McCletchy says current production practices can also come with environmental costs. She says costumes are increasingly made with hot glue rather than needles and thread, allowing for faster, cheaper production, but making costumes more fragile and less reusable. While new costumes each year create opportunities for creatives, many can become obsolete by the following season. Materials such as plastic gems and polyester fabrics can then end up in landfills or the environment. Carnicycle's intervention shifts production from a linear model ending with disposal to a circular one, where unwanted costumes are transformed into elements that other creators can reuse at a lower cost.
We take those costumes, we recycle them by breaking them down, so deconstructing them into all of its components from textiles to gems to feathers, cleaning them and then finding ways to resell them back to designers for prototyping or making mock designs for future carnivals, or even to local creatives and artisans for jewelry pop-ups or school projects. And that is our flagship program, Costume Recycling.
McCletchy says designers and consumers can also make more sustainable choices, including finding ways to recycle or reuse unwanted costumes.
I would say when choosing or selecting a costume, I would say to make the effort to see how a costume or pieces or elements of that costume can be worked into your wardrobe. And then if not, I would say if you're not going to use it or keep it for memorabilia, I would say to find your local recycler and recycle that costume.
She says sustainability can extend to the wider entertainment sector, with promoters introducing reusable cup programs and governments partnering with waste companies to establish carnival waste collection points. Green funds could also be used to encourage more sustainable practices across the industry.
For instance, a mass band might have a mass truck, but if they needed to put a custom bin on that truck to collect costumes, that might incur a fee. And if there was a green fund available, they could tap into that money to be able to make those changes so that costumes could be collected on their truck.
Beyond Trinidad and Tobago, Carnicycle works in Miami, Bermuda, and Barbados. McCletchy hopes an ambassador program planned for next year will allow the company to expand its mission to other countries. In the meantime, she welcomes growing awareness of sustainability within the industry, pointing to costume recycling efforts in Grenada by designers such as Reese Style and Tambran. Deidre Seeley, GBN News.
The story, reigning Miss Caribbean UK 2025-2026, Zane Fritz is using her title to give back to her homeland Grenada, leading a special day of fun and support for children at the Queen Elizabeth Home for Children. Shania McIntosh reports.
Reigning Miss Caribbean UK 2025 to 2026, Zane Fritz, representing Grenada, is using her platform to give back to the children in Grenada. Fritz today organized a voluntary day initiative at the Queen Elizabeth Home, where the children were treated to a day of fun, entertainment, and meaningful interaction. The children were provided with snacks, drinks, and gifts, while also taking part in a range of activities, including face painting, singing, and dancing. They also had the opportunity to capture special moments at a 360-degree camera booth. Fritz says the initiative was inspired by her belief that children are the future and that they deserve opportunities to feel supported, valued, and celebrated.
The reason I chose the Queen Elizabeth Home for Children is because in the UK I work with elderly people. So I thought in the UK, if I work with elderly people, when I come to Grenada, I would love to work with younger children, as you know, children are the future of tomorrow.
She also explained that the initiative was about creating a memorable experience for the children while providing them with items and activities to enjoy.
So today what we've done is we've done an initiative. So we've done things such as crown creating, so the little children are walking around with their crowns. We've had the 360 booth. We've had sports days. We've had donations from a bunch of people just so that the children can do something different that they haven't done maybe over the summer before they head back to school.
The day of giving ended with an additional contribution to the Queen Elizabeth Home, as the facility was presented with a deep freezer to assist with its operations. Fritz says she hopes the initiative will encourage others to give back to children and make a positive difference in their communities. Reporting for GBN News, Shania McIntosh.
This is Network News. We'll be right back.
This summer, your plans don't have to wait. Take that dream vacation. Experience Carnival like never before. Invest in your education. Renovate your home. Or finally tackle those big plans you've been putting off. With the Ariza Credit Union Awesome August Loan, you can borrow up to $75,000 for any purpose. Dream bigger, travel farther, learn more, improve your home. Whatever your goal, we're ready to help you get there. Visit any Ariza Credit Union branch. Apply today and turn your plans into reality with fast, convenient financing and the trusted service you have come to expect. Ariza Credit Union, your financial freedom, your future. Loans are subject to approval. Terms and conditions apply. See us for complete details.
Did you know a lower electricity bill is something we all can achieve with consistent energy management? Pay attention to changes in your monthly bill. Has the fuel charge increased or decreased? Have you used more or less electricity? Monitor changes in your household activities. Visitors or more activities during the holidays can increase your electricity bill. Save energy and spare your pocket.
We search for brilliance, looking far, asking wide, not realizing it's been right here all along. Makers, storytellers, dreamers shaping color, rhythm, and vision into something only Grenadians can create. But for too long, we've been working in the dark, hidden, overlooked, out of reach. Until now, Goka's Creative Directory brings everyone, creatives, businesses, and the community into one connected space. Find the artist who understands your vision, the jeweler whose craft speaks for itself, the storyteller and musician whose work reflects who we are. Visit us at creativeaffairs.gov.gd. Your next collaboration is only one search away.
Freedom is driven to pursue that passion that keeps you up at night and makes you smile in your sleep. Freedom is bold to embrace the possibilities that can open up your world and conquer new heights. Freedom is fabulous with bits and pieces that enhance the quality of your life. Freedom is what you do with the flexibility to change path or direction when you need to. Freedom breeds ambition and purpose while having loads of fun along the way. But most of all, freedom is well deserved for the road traveled and the journey still to come. Unleash your freedom with Nexa Credit Union. Call us on 440-1354 or visit our website to pre-apply. Apply now. Freedom awaits. Terms and conditions apply. Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Attention Carnival lovers, as we gear up to celebrate Spice Mass, the Cannabis Secretariat has an important reminder for all residents and visitors. Smoking cannabis in public places is illegal. And remember, it's against the law to supply cannabis to anyone under 21. Thanks to recent amendments, you can enjoy personal, medicinal, and therapeutic use in private. But let's keep our celebration safe and responsible. That means no public sales, no public smoking, and please don't engage with anyone under 21. Let's protect our nation and have a fantastic carnival season. The Cannabis Secretariat, guiding responsible cannabis use and awareness in Grenada. Enjoy and stay safe.
Come and get your son.
Back to school shopping just got easier with the
the National Lotteries Authority's Grand Back to School Promotion. From July 1st to August 15th, turn your Instacash and scratch tickets into chances to win school shopping vouchers. Simply collect $10 or more in Instacash tickets or $10 or more in scratch tickets. Staple them together by game and write your name, address, and contact number. Then drop them off at any authorized lottery location. 50 lucky winners will receive $300 in shopping vouchers for uniforms, books, bags, stationery, shoes, sportswear, and more. Don't throw away those Instacash tickets. They could help you send your child back to school in style. More entries means more chances at winning a total value of $15,000. Draws on Friday, 21st August. Must be 18 or older to participate. Terms and conditions apply. See stores for details.
You may not always have your ATM card on you, but that shouldn't stop you from accessing your money. With Republic Bank's cardless cash service, you can withdraw cash from any ATM without using your debit card. It's simple to use. Just log into your Republic Bank app, select cardless cash, enter the amount you need, and generate the one-time code. At the ATM, enter your code, confirm your details, and you're done. No card needed. It's useful when you left your wallet behind and when you need to send cash to someone else securely. With cardless cash, you stay in control and in touch with your money wherever you are. Republic Bank, ready for life, every step.
Parents, do you go to bed with the knowledge that your children are comfortably asleep in the next room? Or are they allowed to attend every Fed advertised? You are responsible for the safety and well-being of your children, and it is your responsibility to know their whereabouts. Children should not be at adult events. Please guide your children, engage them in age-appropriate activities. Let us be spicy parents for this carnival season and beyond. S. Speak to your children about positive behavior. P. Pay attention to them at all times. I. Inspire good behavior in your children by also displaying good behavior. C. Check with your children. Always know their whereabouts. Y. You are responsible for your children. Maintain control to keep them safe. This is a message from the National Parenting Program, Ministry of Social and Community Development, Housing and Gender Affairs.
In Grenada, sports aren't just a game, they're a way of life. They teach discipline, teamwork, and resilience. They inspire the next generation to push boundaries and chase excellence. That's why the Investment Migration Agency of Grenada is proud to support sports initiatives as part of our commitment to youth and national development. When we invest in sports programs, we invest in the future. We invest in the health and well-being of our youth, and we invest in broadening Grenada's reach, proudly connecting our athletes, our talent, and our nation to a global community. Together, we all go further. The Investment Migration Agency. Unlock the possibilities.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Life doesn't stand still. It moves. It grows. It asks you to believe in what's next. Your first car. Owning your home. The business you build. The future you choose to invest in. Life moves in steps. When you're ready to take the next one, we're here to help you move forward with banking solutions designed for life. From vehicle financing and mortgages to education savings, credit solutions, and support for your growing business. Republic Bank, ready for life, every step.
Rebecca Television Center, more than 400 PT Martinique More than 400 Peter Martinique residents are set to benefit from a 3-year project to strengthen sustainable land and soil management, improve water security, and reduce the impact of drought. This is what we can tell you. Valued at over $600,000. The project is funded by the Global Environment Facility and executed by the United Nations Environment Program. The 4-component project seeks to address land degradation, which officials say has been worsened by Hurricane Beryl, placing additional pressure on agricultural areas, infrastructure, and livelihoods. The initiative will encompass establishing a nursery for heat and drought-resistant trees and grasses, restoring about 356 acres of grasslands and deforested areas, and developing farmer-managed plots and paddock systems to promote sustainable land and livestock management. An Inception workshop recently brought together residents, farmers, businesses, and other stakeholders to discuss the initiative. The workshop was led by D.N. Roberts of Roberts Caribbean, with support provided by community member Dexter Miller and project manager for the Carriacou ILM project, Bernard McIntosh. Affected areas, including Madame Pear, North Point, and surrounding communities, have been identified. Women and girls account for more than half of the beneficiaries. A draft project will now be prepared for submission to the United Nations Environment Program and the Partnership Initiative for Sustainable Land Management for consideration by the Global Environment Facility. Well, residents of Woburn and nearby communities are being invited to a meeting with the National Water and Sewage Authority, NWASA, to discuss ongoing water supply challenges. NWASA is calling on residents of Quinn Road, Upper Woburn, Welcome, and surrounding areas to attend a community meeting on Monday, August 17. The meeting aims to address recurring water supply problems affecting these neighborhoods. NWASA representatives will be on hand to answer questions, provide updates about the water system, and discuss possible solutions with community members. We can tell you the session is designed to give residents a platform to share their concerns and learn more about efforts to improve water service in the area. With the festivities of Spice Mass 2026 now behind us, our iSaw segment continues to spotlight the personalities who shaped this year's celebration. This evening we focus on one of Grenada's leading voices in culture, observed at the lively St. David Juve.
A good eye catches all. GBN iSaw is brought to you by Clear Vision.
I got my glasses from Clear Vision Eye Center.
I got my glasses at Clear Vision Eye Center.
Clear Vision Eye Center.
Clear Vision Eye Center.
Amidst the vibrant crowds and spirited atmosphere of Spice Mass 2026, Culture Minister Adrian Thomas was seen joining fellow Grenadians at St. David Juve. Minister Thomas was observed engaging with masqueraders and event organizers, showing his support for the local creative community and taking a keen interest in the traditions that keep the festival alive. Share your photos and videos with us via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or of course through our other social media platforms. That's for GBN iSaw.
Network News will be right back.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union introduces its new digital platform, managing your finances at any time from anywhere.
As a part-time student, balancing work and studies can be a real challenge. But with GCCU's digital app, these worries are no more. My parents can now remotely transfer funds to my account and I can check my balance at any time, giving me the freedom to achieve my goals.
My days can be long and tedious. With this app, I can ensure my loan is paid on time, transfer funds to someone else's account, and check my balances. I don't have to rush to do business during my lunch hour or after work anymore.
With this app, I can request checks to pay my suppliers, letters for my business transactions. I don't have to leave my farm to go stand in line.
The Grenville Credit Union digital platform. It's convenient and secure banking right at your fingertips. Download the app today from the Play Store or App Store or call 442-8602, 459-4325 or 416-8467 for further information.
Refreshing a bedroom or giving your home a bold new look, the Color Shop has the perfect paint and tools to make it happen, inside and out. With quality finishes for every surface and accessories to match, we make painting easy from start to finish. Whether it's a DIY weekend or a contractor starting a brand new project, the Color Shop is the trusted choice.
Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anse, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
Back to school shopping just got easier with the National Lotteries Authority's Grand Back to School promotion. From July 1st to August 15th, turn your Instacash and scratch tickets into chances to win school shopping vouchers. Simply collect $10 or more in Instacash tickets or $10 or more in scratch tickets. Staple them together by game and write your name, address, and contact number. Then drop them off at any authorized lottery location. 15 20 lucky winners will receive $300 in shopping vouchers for uniforms, books, bags, stationery, shoes, sportswear, and more. Don't throw away those Instacash tickets. They could help you send your child back to school in style. More entries means more chances at winning a total value of $15,000. Draws on Friday, 21st August. Must be 18 or older to participate. Terms and conditions apply. See stores for details.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
Barbados will take the spotlight this October as host of the Caribbean Investment Forum 2026, an event designed to attract global investors to the region. Now in its fifth year, the forum connects international financiers with promising Caribbean ventures with a view to boosting economic growth and job creation. The Caribbean Export Development Agency officially launched the event at the Hilton Barbados Resort, promising new opportunities for local businesses and the wider regional economy.
Under the theme, Invest, Innovate, Accelerate, the forum will bring together governments, investors, development finance institutions, entrepreneurs, and strategic partners to unlock greater investment opportunities. Chairperson of the Caribbean Export Development Agency, Dr. Dami Sinanan, says the forum strengthens the region's profile as an investment destination, supporting sustainable growth across the region. He highlights the forum's impact, noting that it has supported an investment pipeline worth millions of dollars.
We have built a growing pipeline of investing-ready opportunities across the region. Today, that portfolio stands at 30 projects valued at approximately US $172 million. And these are not just ideas on paper. They are businesses' initiatives that have moved from concept to credible, investable proposals, ready to be matched with the right partners and capital needed to realize that investment. Each forum has also forged a lasting partnership amongst governments, developmental institutions, investors, as well as the important private sector, while strengthening the international awareness of the Caribbean as a region with credible investment potential.
He says this year's event will focus on helping attendees to take action in 4 priority areas: sustainable agriculture, the green economy transition, digital transformation, and transportation and logistics.
This forum will not just feature talking. I would argue that the time for talking has long been over. This forum will combine that dialogue with practical opportunities for engagement. It will include project presentations, targeted business-to-business meetings, and practical clinics designed to help businesses and project proponents better understand what it takes to attract investment and move opportunities forward.
Senior Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade, Senator Christopher Sinclair, says there is work to be done to ensure that the region can secure a larger proportion of foreign direct investment and local investment. Minister Sinclair explains that Caribbean countries possess a number of advantages that can make them suitable for these commitments, but he notes that more must be done to access them.
But in order to fully cash in, as it were, sorry for the bad cliche, on these attributes, we must be prepared to position ourselves at the cutting edge of knowledge, information, technology, and institutional flexibility. Deepening our knowledge of what investors want, how markets work, is going to be essential to repositioning ourselves to pry open investment books nationally, regionally, and globally as well.
We're off to a break. Tony Julian is next with the sports news. Stay with us.
Back to school School shopping just got easier with the National Lotteries Authority's Grand Back to School promotion. From July 1st to August 15th, turn your Instacash and scratch tickets into chances to win school shopping vouchers. Simply collect $10 or more in Instacash tickets or $10 or more in scratch tickets. Staple them together by game and write your name, address, and contact number. Then drop them off at any authorized lottery location. 50 lucky winners will receive $300 in shopping vouchers for uniforms, books, bags, stationery, shoes, sportswear, and more. Don't throw away those Instacash tickets. They could help you send your child back to school in style. More entries means more chances at winning a total value of $15,000. Draws on Friday, 21st August. Must be 18 or older to participate. Terms and conditions apply. See stores for details.
Evening to you, sporting fans. We begin with Grenada's senior national indoor volleyball teams. They are pushing through their group stage schedules at the 2026 ECFA Senior Championships in Tortola. Both the men's and women's squads are hunting for critical wins at the multipurpose sports complex. This after facing tough results during their opening matchups. The tournament officially served off last evening with our women's team suffering a straight sets defeat against Antigua Barbuda, losing the match 3-0 with set scores of 25-15, 25-18 and 25-14. Later that afternoon, Grenada men's team captured their opening set 25-21 against St. Vincent and the Grenadines. However, St. Vincent rallied to win the next three tightly contested frames, handing Grenada a 3-1 defeat, 21-25, 23-25, 25-23, 18-25. The men's team faces St. Lucia in the evening session at the multipurpose sports complex on the 14th of August. Of course, that's tomorrow, Friday. Group play continues with positional round-robin matchups. The men's team will face defending champions Antigua Barbuda in a pivotal pool battle scheduled for 7:30 p.m. And for the women's division, Grenada women's team that is squaring off against the host nation, the British Virgin Islands, in their pool match also slated for 7 p.m. These matches will conclude the preliminary round-robin stage and will establish the official seedings in the weekend's knockout bracket and medal placement rounds. Now to the Windward Islands Under-19 women's cricket team. They have bounced back in dramatic fashion indeed at the 2026 Cricket West Indies Rising Stars Under-19 T20 Championship, securing a hard-fought 15-run victory over Guyana women. The crucial win at the Coolidge Cricket Ground injects life into a tournament campaign that has tested the team's resilience and mental fortitude. Coming off a string of heavy defeats, the Windward showed immense character after electing to bat first. The team managed to post a modest total of 93 for 3 from their 20 overs, anchored by an unbeaten, gritty 24 from captain Kayla George and 60 not out from Michaela Adams. Openers Jada Terrell 15 and Daisy Woods 13 also provided crucial early stability. It was a bowling unit, however, that turned the match into a tactical masterclass. Guyana's batters were completely stifled under intense defensive pressure, crawling to 78 for 8 in response. Giada Small led the destructive bowling surge with a clinical spell of 3 for 13, while Amy Ann Twine mirrored the damage with 3 for 20. Terrell capped off an excellent all-round game by chipping in in with 2 for 12 to seal the win. And with the win over Guyana, the Windward Islands are now tied with Jamaica on 4 points. The tournament setup is reaching a boiling point as the final matches loom. The Windward's women will close out their preliminary schedule on Friday the 14th against Jamaica under 19 women at the Coolidge Cricket Ground. The expanded 5th edition of the Women's Caribbean Premier League that takes place from the 5th to the 17th of September hosted entirely at the Kensington Oval in Barbados. The tournament features 4 franchises highlighted by the debut of the Jamaica Empress alongside the Barbados Tridents, Trinbago Knight Riders and Guyana Amazon Warriors. Teams compete in a single round-robin group phase, 6 matches in all, followed by a playoff between the 2nd and 3rd place teams on the 16th of September. The championship final on the 17th. The inaugural title was captured by the Trinbago Knight Riders in St. Kitts. The Barbados franchise established back-to-back dominance, lifting consecutive titles behind standout performances from West Indies captain Hayley Matthews. The Guyana Amazon Warriors broke through to claim their first championship trophy in Trinidad. Sponsored as the Limacol WCPL 2026, this year marks the tournament's first ever expansion from 3 to 4 teams. With the arrival of the Jamaica Empress, the 8-match competition will feature a single round-robin stage, followed by a high-stakes knockout phase. And we round it off with the Grenada Under-14 boys national football team. They're preparing for tournament action in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. That'll be ahead of their Caribbean Football Union or CFU Challenge Series opener this Sunday the 16th. The young national squad officially departed Grenada on Monday the 10th following a rigorous local training camp under TDS coach Neil Murphy and coach Brian Monroe. To finalize their tournament preparations on home soil, the team played high-intensity warm-up fixtures against St. Vincent and the Grenadines. This preparation phase was highlighted by a commanding 6-0 victory that showcased the team's potent attacking form and solid defensive shape. The tournament organizing body has structured the competition across 2 tiers, placing Grenada into Tier 2, Group D. The young Spice Boys will compete in the group phase against St. Lucia, Suriname, and the U.S. Virgin Islands. Group stage action will run from the 16th of August right through to the 19th, followed by subsequent placement and knockout rounds, leading to the tournament finals on the 23rd again of this month, August. The latest sporting highlights there for you. We're still ahead. Kenroy Baptiste back in with regional and international developments. All from me to you. Do have a good night.
The Guyana Trades Union Congress is demanding a full investigation into reports of serious divisions and alleged misconduct at the Caribbean Court of Justice, raising concerns about the court's leadership and recent judicial decisions.
Union Congress, the umbrella trade union body, has dispatched letters to the CARICOM Secretary General, Dr. Carla Barnett, as well as the chairman of the Conference of Heads of Government and the Regional Judicial and Legal Services Commission, calling for an internal investigation into the reports of serious divisions within the Caribbean Court of Justice. In a statement this afternoon, the GTUC said it remains deeply concerned about the contents published in the Sunday Express in Trinidad, where 5 judges of the court expressed their disquiet over the manner in which the president of the CCJ, Justice Winston Anderson, has been handling the business of the court. The reported concerns include allegations of authoritarian management, attempts to influence judicial outcomes, manipulation of judicial panels, and disputes over the administration of cases. In its statement, the GTUC said its intervention is grounded in the fact that the CCJ is Guyana's final court. The Congress said it's therefore concerned that the allegations of internal dysfunction or manipulation of judicial panels could reinforce reservations among those states that have not yet acceded to the court's appellate jurisdiction. The GTUC is particularly concerned about reports surrounding the Almada versus Trinidad and Tobago case, including Justice Ibu Osuji's reported allegation that he was removed from the panel following a disagreement with the president of the court. The GTUC noted that the reported contents remain allegations and have not been independently established. It said while it will not be prejudging the matters raised, it believes that their seriousness requires a credible examination by the appropriate regional authorities. The GTUC said the controversy has also emerged alongside the CCJ's recent handling of the Mohammed's case. It said where questions concerning judicial administration arise in the context of politically sensitive litigation, protecting the appearance of impartiality is essential. Among other things, the GTUC said there should be an internal investigation into the allegations contained in the leaked correspondence, as well as an examination of judicial panel assignments. The Congress calls for an assessment of safeguards against administrative, political, or partisan influence, and a review of whether the court's governance arrangements require strengthening. It said there should also be public disclosure of the investigation's findings, subject to legitimate judicial confidentiality and privilege. The Congress is urging CARICOM leadership and the RJLSC to act promptly and transparently to ensure that the concerns raised are properly examined and confidence in the Caribbean Court is preserved.
Further afield, the governor of New York announced a sum of $7.25 million to pay for legal help for about 1,400 migrant children in New York. This comes after the federal government cut contracts with nearly 100 legal groups, leaving many children across the country without lawyers.
When we lose sight of our shared responsibility to protect God's children here on earth, as human beings, as parents, then we lose part of who we are as a country, as human beings, as I said. So today I'm taking action. I'm announcing $7.25 million to cover the legal services for roughly 1,400 unaccompanied minors across the state of New York.
A recap of the headlines right after this. Headlines before we leave you. Mother grieves after infant drowns in the bushery in Seamoon, St. Andrew. Education Ministry unveils digital voucher system to assist families with school supplies. Psychosocial Unit launches support program for children affected by domestic violence. Carney Cycle aims to make carnival costumes more sustainable. Also in the news, regionally, Guyana Trades Union Congress calls for investigation into Caribbean Court of Justice controversy. Internationally, New York funds legal aid for migrant children. Plus, in the sports news, Windward's under-19 women bounce back with dramatic 15-run win over Guyana, while Grenada volleyball squads eye crucial rebounds at regional championships. I'm Kenroy. That's all from us in the newsroom for now. Good night.